Hello. Now, as you may have seen on the last episode, we were starting a green manure experiment, and we were using rye, grazing rye, and field beans in one of the potato beds. So we did that yesterday. I covered them over with a sprinkling of compost, covered the seeds over with a sprinkling of compost. I came down this afternoon after the break in the weather, and one of the devil's birds was on the bed, making a monkey of me by eating the seeds. By the devil's birds, it's obviously the wood pigeon, and the wood pigeon was on there filling up its belly with my seeds. So anyway, I've covered them over as best I can. As you can see there, it's some wire fencing that I had knocking around and a bit of plastic. That's all I've got really. I can't waste any time down here really today. But that's where we're at. So I've covered them over. Hopefully they'll get a start now, them seeds, the remaining seeds. Seem to be having a good go at the beans actually. So I've put some more soil over the top, and I've stuck the cage netting, if you want, over the top of that. Hopefully that'll deter the bugger. But yeah, not good. Bad times. They'd also had a bit of a go at this bed as well. We've got onions and garlic in this bed. It's one of the central beds on the original Little Farmer's side, and they started to pull out some of the shoots from my garlic. My garlic had started coming through, so I've topped over that then as well with more of the compost, another inch of compost over the top of where the snouts of the garlic were coming out. And so hopefully, until next time I get down and I can get some netting on, that should at least hide them from the wood pigeons, because there's about 60 cloves of garlic in there. I think it's all garlic actually in that bed. It is all garlic in this bed. And it had come through about a couple of inches like that when I came down this afternoon, but there's about 2 or 3 that have been pulled out by the birds. I think they see them as being like worms or something. God knows why they do it, but they do it. And then of course they don't grow. Do they? If they're out of the ground. And they got some roots on them as well. They've started to root. At this time of year, that's what you want. You want them to send the roots down at this time of year. And start the shoots off, and then you can mulch over the top of it just to keep them protected from the weather as much as you can. And then by next year, around about April, May time, into June, we should be harvesting garlic if the birds don't rip them out of the ground first. So that's one to bear in mind, isn't it? I'm going to net those over, but I'll have to get the netting sorted out, which means I'll have to come down sometime in the week if possible. I'll try. I'll see if Lady Farmer can get down. I don't think she's back full time at work as yet, so maybe she can come down and get some netting over them. Right, okay. So let's get on with the winter greens, the winter leaves. So we've had a clear out in the top greenhouse, which is the polycarb greenhouse that I made up at the top, where we had all the tomatoes this year. So I've cleared all of that out, all the remaining plants, and I'm just in the process now of putting some more compost into these buckets. I've sunk the buckets down into that soil. I'm going to fill those up with the compost, and we're going to get some growing done. Hopefully, we're going to get some winter greens in, winter growing greens in. These are all year round, harvest all year round, sow all year round, all year cropping. The red amaranth that we've got here used as a micro salad or baby leaf. And it's a good source of vitamins A, B6, C and K, and also folate. That one. Next up we've got mixed oriental leaves. Again, sow all year round, harvest all year round, good source of vitamin C and antioxidants. Adds an oriental twist to salads. These are all from King's Seeds, these that we got from Paul Green. Mixed spicy leaves. Again, same story, all year round. Vitamin C and antioxidants. And then lastly, we've got the mustard red frills salad leaf, which is again all year round, harvest all year round, vitamin C and antioxidants. We're hoping that these are going to do okay in these buckets. I've got 6 buckets and I've got 4 lots of seeds, so I'm not going to be putting all my eggs in one basket there. But I am going to go for, I think, the amaranth, mixed oriental leaves, and probably the mustard red frills. See how they get on. And I'll do 2 buckets of each of these. So let's get these filled up, and we'll put a couple of amendments in. I've got some chicken manure that I'm actually sat on the bucket of chicken manure, the organic chicken manure. I'm sat on that at the moment. So I'm going to put a handful of that in with each one, because the compost we're using is just the Paul Green stuff, and it's not a nutrient rich one. It just gets the roots going. That it's a pretty good rooty compost. But that's what we're going to do. We're also going to be putting some of this around the bases. Slug Gone. Now, Slug Gone are wool pellets. Highly effective barrier against slugs and snails, contains naturally occurring slow-release nutrients as well. Mulching material helps to retain soil moisture. So because they're indoors, they're going to be inside this this greenhouse. It'll save me the job of coming up all the time, watering up. Probably going to need to water up about once a week, I'm guessing. Give them a sprinkle. And the wool pellets hopefully will deter the slugs. So we'll do that as well today. Alright. So the organic chicken manure pellets are about between 2 and 5 inches down into the buckets, away from the top. These are going to be topped off now to about half an inch away from the very top, and that's where we're going to cast our seeds in. So that's the next phase, and there they all are. So reading from left to right, we'll start at the left hand side. We've got the amaranth red, mixed salad or baby leaf, micro salad, sorry, or baby leaf. The first 2 buckets have got that in. Second 2, we've got the mixed oriental leaves. Then we've got a spicy mix of leaves in that one, and we've got the mustard red frills. I thought I'd try all 4, but these last 2 buckets are just 1 bucket per plant, if you like. And I've scattered them in there quite thickly, I suppose. There's probably about 30 plants in each one of them, or 30 seeds in each one of them. I'll thin them out once they start coming through, and then when I get about 6 or 7 plants, and I'll just keep picking them off, keep cutting and coming again, hopefully these. And I've got my fingers crossed, like, but I'm hoping that we're going to have fresh leaves, fresh leafy greens through the winter. Hopefully. We're giving it our best shot. Anyway, that stuff around the buckets is the wool pellets, Slug Gone wool pellets by Vitax. So we'll see how that gets on. We've got to wet it now, and it forms a mat apparently. Then it'll form a mat. Let's have a look and see. I'll wet it all around, and apparently I'll move them packets out of the way, because because we've still got seeds, plenty of seeds left in them to use elsewhere. You wet them all around, it'll form a mat. Should form a mat. It smells of sheep in here. I'll crack on with that, and we'll come back to them later, see if they've expanded or whatever. Okay, and then I'm going to water them all in then with that watering bucket. And jobs are good. Yeah, so only had about an hour and a half today of sunlight. It's getting dark now, so back to the ranch where I will introduce you to some of our gardening friends. Right, so back at the ranch, and as promised, I'm going to share with you some of the channels that we are regulars on. We regularly comment on and watch, and they do the same with us. So yeah, I'm just going to go through a few now. I'm going to do 5, and then next time I'll do another 5, and then next time I'll do another 5, and every month or so that's what we'll do. We'll do a sort of who have we been watching roundup, and check them out. Okay, well worth a watch, these ones, I think. I recommend them. So here we go. All right. That is Paul and Richard. They should sit like Ant and Dec, really, but they don't. So Paul is on the left-hand side and Richard's on the right-hand side. Well worth watching. Wiley Wednesdays, you'll hear hints and tips, great hints and tips, generally speaking, on all sorts of subjects and sort of like life hacks and things like that. And then you've got the Friday chat, which is a live chat with Paul and Richard. Generally, it's Richard doing most of the talking, with Paul giggling in the background or being told off for something that he's done or not done or whatever. But that's the Sunday chat, this one as well, which has just been uploaded, and it's again a funny little interlude. It's a great way to spend half an hour with these two guys. They're very funny, and it's very interactive. I like particularly the Friday chat, the live chat. But yeah, well worth the viewing. If you're into gardening, and if you're into just general funniness, really, and comedy, they are great, those two boys. That young lady is Kelly Bramall of Kelly's Kitchen Garden. If you like recipes, baking, cooking, growing as well, she's a great grower, Kelly. Up in Scotland there, she's got a lovely little spread. She's, of course, the Lady of Winterfell. That's where she lives, at Winterfell. And yeah, Kelly, brilliant, fantastic. She came down seeing us in the summertime with Patricia from Sow and Grow, and we had a whale of a time. She brought the kids down, she brought her husband down. Yeah, fantastic person, fantastic channel. Can't go wrong with Kelly. That is Steve. Digwell Green Fingers, fantastic grower. You'll learn a lot from Steve. And he also comments quite a bit on our channel as well and gives me hints and tips. He's a great bloke. Well worth a viewing. Digwell Green Fingers. There he is. Digwell Green Fingers. Great bloke. The Dude Abides. Actually, we're skipping across the pond now to North America, to Canada in particular, for this young gentleman, and his name is Ryan. And it's a little dirt never hurt, and it never hurt Ryan. And it won't hurt you. He's getting stuck into some market gardening that he's trying to get off the ground. I wish him absolutely the best of luck with it, and he's doing really, really good sterling work at the moment over there, Ryan. You'll be entertained. You'll be your pickle will be tickled. Watch what he's doing. He's cracking on. It's the sort of thing that anybody who's into growing would love to do. He'd love to have the land that Ryan's got. Maybe about 300 or 400 miles further south, I think Ryan would be a bit happier. for a lengthier growing season. But mate, if anybody deserves it, Ryan deserves it. He's a great bloke. He's a great entertainer, and it's a fantastic channel. It's a little dirt, never hurt. Check him out. And there wouldn't be a shout-out show without Punch, would there? There's Punch. Or rather, it's Tony O'Neill at UK Here We Grow. Very inspirational fella. If there's something about gardening that he doesn't know, I don't know what it is. He's brilliant. You'll find a fantastic resource in his channel, which is UK Here We Grow. And it's growing all the time, the channel. It's going fantastically. And I wish him all the very best of luck. I did a Guru Mafinda prediction that this year we would probably be hitting the 100,000 subscriber mark. I might have been a little bit over optimistic with that, but certainly this year he's trebled his viewership, and he deserves every single subscription that he gets. Really good bloke, fantastic advice, fantastic resource. UK Here We Grow. Check it out. If you're not signed up to him already, go and have a look. I'll guarantee within 2 or 3 viewings you will be signed up. Now, unfortunately, I did say that we were only going to do 5 channels on this episode, which we are doing. We're sticking to that. There are hundreds more. There's at least 20 channels that are fantastic and we watch regularly, but obviously we're running out of time now. They will be picked up on the next episode. I will give a little bit of a shout without showing you the channels about Terry King. You've got Essians, Rob, Essians. There's so many. I don't want to sort of leave anybody out. So we'll be doing 5 shouts every probably 2 weeks to 4 weeks of people who are genuinely worth checking out, really are resources for the gardener. So yeah, robotic allotment gardening on a budget. There you go. Ession's Family Garden. Sorry, Rob. Yeah, so Family Homestead, something like that. Christ. You will get an official shout out on the next one, mate. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. I hope you check those channels out and you enjoy them as much as we enjoy them. And if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. This has been Guru Mafinda signing out. Keep growing with your head down. And as ever, love you all. Bye-bye now.